Okay. We're going to start out by going backwards a little bit and talking a little more about cards, because I think there are some issues here and there about finding probability with cards. So again, my suggestion, of course, as always, is to label your notes with a date. So today is the 14th. And we're going to start with looking at probability of a deck of cards. And it's a normal deck. So how many cards are in a normal deck? 52. 52 cards in a deck. And I'm going to kind of spell some stuff out for you guys just to make sure everybody knows how many suits are in the deck of cards. 4 suits. So we have an even number of each. We have 13 hearts, 13 diamonds, 13 spades, 13 clubs. Okay? And in each of these, we've got the numbers 2 through 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we also have a jack, queen, king, and ace for each of them. Okay? All right. This is important information to know. All right, let's start with what is the probability of drawing a spade? Okay, what's the probability of drawing a spade, guys? Any ideas? 13 over 52, which can be reduced to 1/4. Okay, and we're going to try to put all of these in fraction, decimal, and percent just to kind of remind yourself of what we have to look for. Okay? So that's 0.25, 25%. Okay. I'm going to give you 3 more questions. I might have given you similar questions to these in the past, but I'm going to give them to you again with all those knowledge of cards, and I want you to try each one of these on your own, and then we'll go over the answers. So, what is the probability of drawing a jack of hearts is one question. I'm going to give you 2 more. What is the probability of drawing a king and queen? And the last one is going to be, what is the probability of drawing a 2 or 4? I'm going to give you a second to answer those. Okay. So what'd you guys get? What is the probability of drawing a jack of hearts? How many jack of hearts are there?
1.
So that's 1 out of
52.
good. Which would be also 0.019, which is also 1.9%. If we rounded up to 2 in this case, it would tell us we could draw it 1.04 times, which doesn't make a lot of sense. A lot of times rounding up makes sense, but in this case it doesn't. Okay. What is the probability of drawing a king and queen?
None.
0. There are no king-queen cards. And you can only draw 1. So it's 0, 0, 0%. What is the probability of drawing a 2 or a 4? How many 2s are there?
4.
How many 4s are there?
8.
4. So how many is there altogether?
8.
Good. That's okay. 8 out of 52. So that's 2/13 because we have to reduce all fractions. And so that's 0.15%, 0.15 decimal, or 15% chance. Okay. So what would you guys bet if you had $100 in front of you?
I wish.
Okay, that you earned by working, or was birthday money, or whatever. Would you, if I doubled your money, if you pulled out the right one, if I said if you pull out a 2 or a 4, I will double your money, would you do it?
No.
What if I said if you pull out a king and a queen? 0%
No.
chance, right?
I would do all of them because you never said that. If I did it, then I would have to do
No, you would just, so you would either lose the money or get $200 if you bet.
I would.
Jack of hearts?
No.
What about a spade? 25% chance still not high enough for you guys? What if I said a spade or a heart?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Depends on depends how much beer effect.
That's much money, I guess.
So you have $100 that you earned. If you win, you get 200. If you lose, you have 0. You lose your.
50%, I would do it.
What if I said a diamond, a spade, or a club?
I have bad luck.
Okay.
I have bad luck.
Yeah.
What percent chance is that?
75. But you see, I had bad luck. I didn't do it stuff.
I don't know if I do it either. That 25% chance is still awfully high for my $100 that I feel like I could spend somewhere. All right.
You can spend that on food.
Or a child.
Here's another
I feel
card.
like at that point,
I
I
would
would think
spend
that they have
$100
like a bad day.
What is the probability of drawing a spade or a 2? And I'm going to ask you one more after this. 2. Okay, one more. On cards. Then we got lots more. What is the probability of drawing a spade and a 2? Okay. I want you to answer those 2 questions while I type some stuff out. Okay. These are not mine, so you may not lose them.
Yeah, look at me. I got 10.
probability of drawing a spade or a 2?
32%.
Let me ask you this question. It says spade or a 2, which means
You can do both.
you cannot do a 2 of spades. How many spades are there if you don't count the 2? 12. How many other 2s are there?
3.
So we have to add those together and we get
16.
15 over 52 gives us 28% or 0.28.
Wait, so you take out the 2 of spades all
Because you can, it says a spade or a 2. If you had a spade,
But
a
two
2 of spades would be a spade and a 2, right?
Yeah, but you have.
It
three
says
other-
or.
But,
You have 3 other suits.
Correct.
But it's
So that'd be
still,
16. 'Cause you have 13 spades.
You have 13 spades, but you can't count the 2
So that minus 1. So that's
because it says a spade or a 2.
but that's.
If I got the 2 of spades, it would be a spade and a 2. It says or, so I can't have both.
Oh,
So it's a spade.
That's kind of a trick question.
So that's why I gave it 2. What's the probability of drawing a spade and a 2? I'm sorry, are we all listening? Spade and a 2 would be 1 over 52 because it has to be both. And there's only one of those, so it's 0.019 or 1.9%. Okay, so we're going to start with our fun, exciting dice. Everybody's got a pair. All right. First thing I want you to do, we've done this with 1 dice. We've talked about this. It's different with 2. Okay, so we have 2 dice. And this is our possible outcomes. And then this side is the ways we can get them. All right. And that's as much as I'm going to do for you guys right now. What I want you to do is list all your possible outcomes and then the number of ways you can get them. I'm giving you maybe 5 minutes or so. So I'm going to start off with, we could get 2, right? There's only one way to get 2. We would have to roll 2 ones. So there's only one way. You can talk to each other while doing this if you need help.
There's a lot of ways. There's a lot of outcomes.
Write them down. All right, are we ready?
No.
What's the highest possible answer? So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is it possible to get 1?
No.
Okay, so there's one way to get 2. How many ways can we get 3? How many ways can we get 4? 5? 6? 7? 8? How many ways can we get 8? So let's talk about it. We can get 4 and 4, right? 3 and 5, 6 and 2. Is it? 3. How many ways can we get 9? 4 and 5, 6 and 3. There's no other way? Okay, so 3. What about 10? 9 was 2, sorry. 10, 11, 12. Okay, how many total outcomes are there now? So we've got 3, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 ways. Okay. Now I'm going to ask you questions where you're going to have to use that. All right, you ready? Some dice questions. What is the probability of rolling 2 dice and getting a 2 or a 7? So what's the probability of rolling and getting a 2 or a 7?
Like 7 as in adding up two numbers?
Adds up to 7. You love your job. Okay. So there is only one possibility of getting a 2, but 3 possibilities of getting a 7, right? Okay. So that's 4 over, which becomes 4 divided by 21 is 0.19 or 19%. Okay, what is the possibility? I'm moving this paper. What is the probability of getting an even number when rolling 2 dice? An even number. So it should be how much? 12 over 21, which is 57%. Wait, can we reduce 12 over 21 and pretty positive? 4/7? 57% or 0.57. Okay. So, what is the probability of getting, let me change that, of not getting is 7.
Added up 7 or another 7?
Of not rolling, when we roll 2 dice, of not rolling and add it up to a 7. So how many options are there for 7? So 21 minus 3 is 18. 18 over 21 gives us 6 sevenths, 0.86 approximately, or 86%. All right. Anybody else have a way to do it? Yes.
For the one before, how did you get 12 for an even number?
Okay, so I went to my even numbers, and I said, how many ways can I get an even number? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Anybody have a question about dice they want to ask? A probability? So let's say you have to pick 2 numbers to place a bet. Which 2 numbers do you want to pick?
4 and 4.
You want to pick 4 and 4, so you only have 2 out of 21 chance to get that.
Well, I mean, I just like this.
So looking at this, what 2 numbers would you be best picking?
7 and
7 and 8? 6, 7, or 8 is what you want to pick, right?
I'm more of a risk taker.
Okay. All right, risk taker. So if you could please bring your dice up here. And what I would like you to do is choose one of these spinners per table at least.
Yeah, is this one good?
Oh my god. How we don't do one for a table. I'm using mine first. Anal. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Now you owe me
That was
$1.
good enough.
You have
Okay, so I want everybody's table to choose either, so if you have colors, what is the probability of not getting yellow? And if you have numbers, I want you to tell me what is the probability of getting an even number.
No. 0.
Exactly.
All right.
It has to face the correct way.
It was not. Well, you keep going on yellow.
The probability of not getting yellow. And remember, I want a fraction in the most reduced form. I want a decimal, and I want a percent. ask you what your spinner looks like, and then you're going to answer my question. Okay. Cheyenne, did you have a number spinner or a color spinner? Okay, so you had a colored spinner, but what did your spinner look like? Had 6 colors, all even. So what was your chance of not getting yellow?
5 out of, it was 5 over 6, which equals 0.83 approximately, so about an 83% chance.
Please bring your spinner back up. Okay. Ethan.
Yeah.
What did you have?
That colors.
You had a colored spinner. What colors were in it?
Yellow, red, and green.
And are they even?
Yeah.
So it's a thirds, 3 colors, all even. And so what was your percentage chance to get yellow?
33%.
33%. Okay. I don't want your pencil either. Okay, bring your spinner up. Allison, what was your spinner? How many?
4,
All even?
red, yellow, green.
All even? All 1/4? Okay, so what was your percentage? 3 or 4, 75%. Okay, bring it up, please. All right, JR. What spinner do you have? Numbers. How many numbers are in it? 6 numbers. 0 through 6 or 1 through 6? 1 through 6. So what was your chance of getting an even number? Half. 1/2, 50%. Thank you. You can bring it back up. Nolan.
We had 10 numbers.
You had numbers?
Yeah.
You had 10, 0 through 9?
Yep.
So what was yours?
4 over 10, which is 2/5.
4 over 10. Let's try that again. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, and 0 is an even number.
Told you.
So it is also 1/2 and 50%. Can you hold nothing in both hands evenly?
Yeah.
So that's why it's an even
Yes,
number.
Mary. Yes, you can.
Man, I knew I was right.
Look,
All right, my what does your group have?
we had, I don't know which one.
Numbers or colors?
Oh, numbers.
What numbers?
1 through 5.
So they have 1 through 5. What's your probability of getting an even number?
2 out of 5.
You don't have 0?
No.
2 out of 5. Okay, thank you. Bring yours up.
Oh, you thought I was stupid.
No, I just thought you forgot about 0.
It's cool though.
Miles. Do you have colors or numbers?
Colors.
How many?
There's a 75%.
75% chance of not getting yellow. Okay, bring yours on up. All right, Kyle. What do you have, numbers or colors? How is it divided? So if I was to draw a circle, how much of it's yellow? Half? So what is your percent? Excuse me, I'm not sure why anyone else is talking but Kyle right now. He didn't talk while you talked. Shh. So what's the percentage that you will not get yellow for? 50%. Thank you. All right. So I've got one more before you work on your exit ticket. One more. Okay. Your last one for spinners. All right. So here are all my pieces. I'm using these instead of marbles because marbles will roll off. Okay. I have 19 of them. 3 of them are red. 2 are green. 6 are yellow. And 8 are white. What is my probability of getting a white?
8 over. You said 15, right?
19.
19?
8 over
8 over 9.
It is 8/19. Yep. Okay. I just want to make sure you can do all your homework. All right, guys. So you should be doing your exit ticket now.
Don't want to make a oh.
Nope. I want you to hold on to it, and I will take it as you walk out the door.
Tells you that there's 13.
But it's maybe it has never dealt with that.
No, it's an exit.
Or showing the numbers don't add up.
Ms. Murphy?
The numbers don't.
No, yeah.
If I say US adult pets.
Michelle's throwing a temper tantrum.
I hear her. I'm gonna let her. I'm not gonna help.
Well, if I ask for help, will you help?
No. It's an exit ticket.
So you're the teacher.
Right, but it's an exit ticket. It's to know what you know.
What if I don't know? What if I'm like so confused? It's at my house. Like, what we just forgot that I like it.
I will get so
I'm not trying to.
yeah, but then why?
Well, I remember
But you say that they're shown. No, if they're shown in your figures, do you add them up with the figure or do you add them up with the letter?
Already tells us that there's 13, 28, 16 of those people have an hour.
Everybody pause.